Last week I visited a local real estate school and gave a presentation. One of the questions I got from the students was, he asked, how am I going to find clients once I get my real estate license? I'm nervous about how people are going to be able to, why they're going to work with me. And I thought to myself afterwards, a great question. Even today, as a real estate agent, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. Every now and then I get anxious, I get nervous about when I'm going to find new customers. So what I'd like to do is give you 3 tips. And this is kind of what I shared in the class that day. And especially when you're starting out new, these are 3 tips that can kind of help you get going. The first thing I'd like you to do, to think about, is identify a niche or an area of specialty where you can focus in on and you can be an expert. It can be a geographic area of specialty, for example, like a neighborhood, maybe a neighborhood where you live right now, where you grew up. Ideally, it's a place where you have a lot of familiarity and you know it already. So a geographic niche could be a neighborhood, could be a town, could be a city, could be anything related to a certain geography. Other niches, it could be working with different types of buyers, where you're working with people that are first-time buyers, relocation buyers, types of properties where you're working with maybe like horse and rural farms. You specialize in that. Green-friendly, eco-friendly properties, beach properties, vacation resorts, investment properties. You specialize in helping investors. It would be best if you could choose something where you have some experience prior to becoming a real estate agent. If you don't, that's okay. But choose a niche and study it. Really become the expert. Focus in on it. The second tip is, based on your niche, what I'd like you to do is, everybody talks about social media. You got to be on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, write a blog. But you have to have some focus and direction when you're on social media. And by having a niche or an area where you focus in on, that is how you can attract new clients, by being able to provide content on your niche. So, for example, you write blogs about the area that you're focusing in on. You do YouTube videos where you can do a video focusing in on your area, your neighborhood, and you're adding value. You don't want it to be sales oriented. And doing a YouTube video is pretty straightforward. I mean, I'm doing it now. I've got an iPhone. I've got my cousin Sid helping me. The videos I did before, I had a tripod, and I would start and come sit down, and that worked out pretty well. And you want to just make it accessible to people, and people will find you on the internet. So when you're doing social media, try to have a focus to what you're writing about, what you're posting, and you want to earn the respect of your readers and your followers where they see value to what you're providing. The third tip, and this is kind of old school, but I think it still works today, is find an agent in your office who has a lot of listings. And ask that agent if you can host an open house on one of their listings, and try to do this on a periodic basis, because when you host an open house, you got buyers coming through, you can meet these buyers, and maybe potentially you can sign up these buyers and you can help them be their buyer's agent. It's best if you have a relationship with this agent in your office where you don't have to pay a referral fee to that person if you meet somebody through their open house. You're helping them. You're marketing their property, you're holding it open, and that will make them look good to their seller. I did that a lot in my early years. I have an agent in my office. She was really nice and very helpful, and she let me host open houses for her. So do those three things, and that'll kind of help you get going. And best of luck. Thanks.